Yellowstone. This character crucial to the saga is often forgotten by fans. Before the Dutton War fully took shape, the family's would-be heir vanished almost as soon as he arrived. Lee Dutton, John's eldest, is introduced as a steady hand at his father's side, then killed during a midnight cattle recovery that spirals into a confrontation with tribal leader Thomas Rainwater and an altercation involving Monica's brother. His burial and John's raw grief become the quiet fault line that tightens some bonds and splits others. He reappears only as a ghost in Season 2 and Season 4, yet his absence keeps steering Yellowstone's story. Who is Lee Dutton, the forgotten eldest of Yellowstone? When one thinks of the Dutton family from Yellowstone, familiar faces like Beth, Case, and Jamie come to mind. John Dutton, the strong-willed patriarch played by Kevin Costner, is central to the heart of the series. But hidden in the storyline, like a forgotten thread, is Lee Dutton, John's eldest son. Played by Dave Annable, Lee appears only briefly in the show, yet his role is pivotal to the events that unfold. Yellowstone premiered on June 20th, 2018 on Paramount Network, did a brief but impactful role. On paper, Lee Dutton seems like the perfect successor to the Yellowstone Ranch. As the eldest sibling, he works directly under his father and serves as a family's link to their long-standing traditions. Respected for his skill and hard work, Lee represents the Dutton family's legacy. But surprisingly, he remains somewhat disconnected from the drama and complexities involving the rest of his siblings. Where Beth is ruthless, Case is torn, and Jamie is calculating, Lee quietly embodies loyalty and stability, a contrast that may have contributed to his underappreciation by fans. The critical midnight operation. Lee's pivotal moment comes in the first episode of Yellowstone, aptly showcasing the dangers of life on Dutton territory. In a nighttime operation to reclaim cattle seized during a property dispute, Lee confronts Thomas Rainwater, leader of the Broken Rock Reservation. Tensions escalate, and a gunfight erupts. Amid the chaos, Lee is shot by Robert Long, Monica's brother, and later dies from his wounds. This unexpected tragedy sets the tone for the series, plunging the family into grief and anger while deepening the conflict between the Duttons and Broken Rock. How Lee's death shapes the Dutton family. Though short-lived, Lee's presence and sudden absence leave a profound mark on the Duttons. For John, his eldest son's death is a personal and emotional blow, painfully illustrated in their private burial scene. It mourns not just Lee's loss, but the future he might have had as the ranch's next leader. For the rest of the family, Lee's passing both unites and divides. Case is pulled deeper into tensions with Monica's family, creating an emotional rift. Meanwhile, John's resolve to protect the ranch intensifies, amplifying already strained dynamics among the surviving siblings that a legacy that lingers. Lee does make brief reappearances, with fleeting moments in Season 2 and Season 4 that echo his importance through visions and memories. These touches act as reminders that the family's path was forever altered by his death. Despite his limited screen time, Lee Dutton's fate lingers over Yellowstone as a spark that accelerates the Duttons' conflict with outsiders and their internal struggles alike. His brief story quietly anchors much of what follows.